For more of the same. Jota with good energy in defence.
Wants to help out his defence. I think, you know.
Well, that's where he wants it. Working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's well, the fact that we haven't had an attempt on goal is becoming an embarrassing reflection on these teams.
Is into the box. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Played into space out wide. Willian. Decent ball. And that's been levered clear. Jota. Chelsea have it back and they can go again. Hit into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Jota tries to get it forward quickly. João Moutinho has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Looking for space out wide. Ruben Neves. And here's Raul. Christensen did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Towering header! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Kepa catches it safely. Emerson. Willian. And this big chance! He's delivered all right! Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Jota. João Moutinho floats one over. Jota spreads it towards the left. Hudson-Odoi gets it away. And it's Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves. Chelsea got their goal at the end of the first half, and it's 1-0. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Cuts it out. Dendoncker goes looking. Willian. And we hit half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Chelsea leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And Ruben Neves with the foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
It's broken loose. Emerson goes for the cross. Jimenez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Sticks in a foot to win it back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Chelsea are making a change now. Willian is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue. And he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Forward it goes. Conte. Fekir. Chelsea were relieved to hold on for a win last time round, and go again now. Giroud. Now the cross. Christensen plays it forward. Bolly. And it's Raul. Looks to clip it forward. Adama Traore. Lovely bit of skill there. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. João Moutinho. Raul. Plays it out to the flank. Gets it into the middle.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Fekir. It's Fekir! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Fekir really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And it's João Moutinho. He's come loose. Good ball. Oh, that's a waste. Lovely feet. Hoists it forward. Going through. Hudson-Odoi. Crunching tackle. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Cleared away. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's played forward. Hudson-Odoi. cut out in the nick of time.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Chelsea making another change here. Christensen. Hudson-Odoi. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Good clearance and very necessary. Pedro Neto. Rudiger gets it back. And it's Raul. Out to the right. Oh, really good feet from him.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Kovacic. That's a brilliant interception. And he's there to hoof it away. Christensen.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And here's Raul, battles to win it back.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Can't get the better of his opposite number.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
João Moutinho, and here's Raul. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hudson-Odoi. Pedro Neto. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Almost there, and the players can feel it. They are right into last chance territory. And here's Raul. Just brushed off the ball there. And the referee brings it to a close. Chelsea hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance, I would say. And a clean sheet, of course, is always very welcome.
That's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. Chelsea return to action in this competition. A competition for which the dynamic has changed dramatically now as the group stages turn into the knockout phase. 180 minutes, 3 hours, that's all that separates winners from losers. There is no margin for error. It is now or never. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. Well, this is a noisier occasion all round. Everybody, Jim, knows what's at stake here.
Well, Peter, knockout competitions require knockout mindsets. There has to be a more dynamic edge to the whole approach, whether from going ahead or replying to going behind. This is when the adventure kicks in, and you have to be mentally prepared for a more intense pressure.
And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of 2 or 3. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to...
He's had a go! Goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. PK. And it's played forward. Rakitic. Rakitic goes looking. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now surely! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Goes for goal! Good clearance and very necessary. Well, of course, every year this is the point at which it gets really tough. Not just within the confines of this competition, but the season as a whole.
Yes, and we've seen many a team collapse over the years in this February period, mainly because of fatigue and injury. You know, it is a key time for squad rotation.
Played into space out wide. Rakitic goes for goal! No, not this time.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Chelsea making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, they've managed to get their nose...
It's Fekir! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And it's Griezmann. It's a brilliant interception. He can get that clear.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Ape has a pop! Rakitic. Luis Suarez. Now it's Griezmann. And it's Willian. Conte. Jorginho. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Now it's Messi. Well weighted. Now it's Messi. Face to face with Messi! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business. And that really is so impressive.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, shooting chance! Umtiti. Roberto. Piqué. Roberto. Vidal. Luis Suarez. Rakitic. Look at the defender bombing forward. Roberto. Forward it goes. A real chance to break. Well positioned to make that interception. Vidal. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's made sure that that won't get through. Piqué. Jordi Alba. And it's Griezmann. Abraham. Just brushed off the ball there. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's had a look. And it's Jorginho. Jorginho. Has a pop! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Marcos Alonso brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here, it's all broken down. Marcos Alonso, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent it.
He's having a go. Oh, that's just stunning! And he's produced a beauty. So we have a... And the whistle goes for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Chelsea head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Fekir. Conte.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And that's been won straight back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Jordi Alba. Rakitic pushes to get on the end of it. Ball through needs to be good here. He's gone for it! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Chelsea go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Brings it forward. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
And here's Suarez. Fekir. Abraham. Back to the keeper and try something new. Ter Stegen gets it upfield. Griezmann with a definite foul there. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And it's Willian. Looks to clip it forward. Piqué gets rid without sophistication. Vidal drives it forward. He gets past his man. That intervention was very necessary. Jorginho. Fekir. Vidal has given away a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Status.
And that's been levered clear. Jordi Alba. Vidal. And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Really well taken goal. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And it's Messi. Finds himself eased off the ball. Gets it back. Loftus-Cheek spreads it towards the left. Titi gets it away. Hoists it forward. Luis Suarez. Messi. Shot. Messi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Azpilicueta. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? He's up, shapes to shoot! He should have put that one away.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
And it's played forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Has he picked him out? Out to the left it goes. Hudson-Odoi. Roberto gets in to thwart him.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Chelsea just have to run down the clock. Jordi Alba. Dembele provides an outlet. Jordi Alba. It is now or never. Time is against them.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Umtiti tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Forward it goes. The final seconds now. And here's Suarez and Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose. Marcos Alonso gets good distance on it. Roberto. That's a promising ball. Oh, has a hit! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. 1 foot firmly in the next round. Victory away from home. Home comforts to...
It's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody.
Hello and welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is yet another edition of this long-standing conflict between two sides engaged in a never-ending rivalry. One that never has and never will lose its intensity, no matter what the context, no matter how many times these two clubs meet. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. The action has already started. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season.
Look, this isn't likely to be decided by the best formation or a tactical game plan. When you meet the enemy, it's all about heart and passion and who wants it more. This won't be soft and gentle.
Now it's Aubameyang. Mesut Ozil, out to the left it goes. Azpilicueta battles to win it back. Conte, he's put it on the right now. What's on? And it's Willian. Abraham, out to the right. Arsenal are the form side of the moment. 5 wins on the bounce. Forward it goes. It's Lacazette! There it is! There is the breakthrough! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Chelsea trail at this early stage. Tries to get it forward quickly. He gets past his man.
Arsenal have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt.
Tries a shot!
Abraham really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Fekir. Nicely measured pass. Cut out in the nick of time. Kovacic. And it's Hector Bellerin. Hector Bellerin. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Rudiger drives it forward. Over to the left. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Abraham, big chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Good idea, just poorly executed. Abraham! And it's Marcos Alonso. Kovacic. And here's Fekir. Abraham shoots! Drilled in low. Hector Bellerin, who does have an assist to his name. He's got options out wide. He's gone for it! Oh, that probably deserved better.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Abraham just brushed off the ball there. Aubameyang. And it's Ozil. Ozil gets it out to the wing. Hoists it forward. Has he picked him out? That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Azpilicueta knocks it away. It's a loose ball, and that's sprayed out wide. Tierney crosses into the area. Ozil! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Torreira gathers from the goal kick. And here's Aubameyang. Lacazette. Lacazette shoots! It's broken loose. Sanson. Tierney. And here's Aubameyang. In comes the... Up he gets! Away from immediate danger. And we hit half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're already back underway here. Chelsea didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune.
Arsenal making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
And they win it back again. Breaks on here. He's through the middle. He's got away. Hits one! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Well, it could have been, and probably should have been, a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Aubameyang. Willian. And it's Marcos Alonso. Oh, good interception. It'll be a throw-in. Sanson. Chelsea still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Papastathopoulos. Plays it over to the other flank. Torreira. Mesut Ozil. And here's Lacazette. Plays it out to the wing. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. And there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Azpilicueta. Abraham. And a shot! And out to safety.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Papastathopoulos. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, time's running out for the host to get something out of this. You can sense the frustration and impatience.
And it's Hector Bellerin. Mesut Ozil. In with the challenge. There's the through ball. And here's Aubameyang. Lacazette has a hit. That was mighty close. Chelsea making consecutive changes here. And it's played forward. Hudson-Odoi. Oh, he's in! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think he still deserves full marks for making his way through. It was a cracking run.
They've managed to get it away. Abraham. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Azpilicueta with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Aubameyang. And here's Ozil. Real chance! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Arsenal get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Good save, really well read.
Had a gut feeling they'd missed the penalty, but they have to find a gutsiness themselves from here.
Abraham. Drills, and the finish! Back of the net! Just 1 goal in it now! Game on! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
The leveller or the knockout blow. Either way, it's got to happen right away.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And it's Kolasinac. Ball through needs to be good here. Aubameyang. Cleared away. And here's Aubameyang. Goes for goal! So the lead now is 2. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Rudiger. Mesut Ozil. Hector Bellerin. Well positioned to make that interception. He goes long. That's a decent ball. Kolasinac. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Lacazette. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Dashing forward at pace. Chelsea could have here their final chance. And he just whacks it away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Chelsea have fallen short on the day. They're going to need to bounce back from this. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, and we know that derbies can often make predictions look silly. They can take on a personality of their own, and this one didn't really deserve to have a loser.
Most pleasantly clear evening, conditions absolutely beautiful, perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well, no doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football... Aguero! Chelsea didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Now it's Willian, going through. It's a fabulous... Goes for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Gundogan. Fernandinho. Forward it goes. Gundogan clips one through. Chelsea have been perfect away from home just lately. 5 straight wins on their travels. Fernandinho. Aguero proving impossible to wrestle off the... And Sterling! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Hoists it forward. Chelsea must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Conte. Kovacic. In towards the middle. Firmly met. Fernandinho with the slide tackle there. Some clever work on the flank.
Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside, so we'll keep an eye on that to see if it all works out.
And here's Sterling. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. And it's played forward. Now it's Sterling. Sterling plays it in. Christensen with the clearance. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Silva. Gundogan. And it's Silva. Chance! Too close for comfort. Azpilicueta. Kovacic. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Silva. De Bruyne has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Mondi. And here's Aguero. De Bruyne! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Marcos Alonso. João Cancelo. Laporte. Stones. Fernandinho. Gundogan. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gundogan. Oh, good interception. Silva. Sterling. Laporte. Stones. Silva. Laporte. Fernandinho goes looking. Willian. The referee's awarded a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Conte. And it's Kovacic. Surely! And he's there to hoof it away. That's the throw. Conte. Shoots! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Hits one! And in it goes!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
Chelsea grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
And here's Aguero.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Marcos Alonso positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Sterling. Abraham. Done very well to intervene. Mondi. Chip through. He's got options out wide. Marcos Alonso tries to clear. Fekir. Abraham. Fekir. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. João Cancelo. Stones. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So, there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. And it's Kovacic. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Ederson gets it away. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well played, he saw that coming. Fekir. Ball through needs to be good here. Has a pop! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Strong punch. And it's Kovacic. De Bruyne. Mondi. Silva. Fernandinho. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Over to the left. Well positioned to make that interception. Mondi. Stones. Stones plays it forward. Marcos Alonso tries to get it forward quickly. Fekir. Fekir. It's Fekir! Aguero, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Well, it is coming up to that point in the game where this defence is going to have to stay sharp. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Keeper's ball. Conte. And it's Fekir. Stones. And out to safety. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Fekir. De Bruyne drives it forward. And back to base. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Conte. Willian. And here's Fekir. Whipped in. Danger averted for now. Gundogan is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. Gets it, and now what? Willian! Azpilicueta. Chelsea go in search of their winner.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Rodri. Sterling. Just brushed off the ball there. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Stones does well to read it and intercepts. Battles to win it back. Oh, they can break here. It's got through to him. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on? Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell.
And they've been caught out here. Could move up a gear here. He's got away. Striding forward, facing goal.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And the counter is on.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Hudson-Odoi. Stones gets it back. Rodri plays it forward. He's had a look. And De Bruyne! Straight at the keeper. So that's it. It is all over. Chelsea winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, this is a team that doesn't look as if it's daunted away from home. They were organised and determined, and they can surprise again if that standard is maintained.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Zuma gets into the right position to intercept. Chelsea were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Almiron. Chelsea getting forward at times, but achieving little of substance. Pulisic delivers the ball. Timely intervention. Chelsea were relieved to hold on for a win last time round and go again now. Well, that's where he wants it. Ball's out on the left now. He's left his man. Conte. Kovacic.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Crosses one in. Whipped it, towering header! There's a goal! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done. Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Repelled by the keeper. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Willems positions himself well and cuts it out. Yedlin drives it towards the front. Conte. Hudson-Odoi. Now it's Giroud. Emerson crosses it in low. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Look at the defender bombing for... And a header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Almiron. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Willems. Lovely bit of skill. Newcastle are taking a simple, modern approach here.
Yeah, but I'm all for simplicity, Peter. If it works, it's good enough. Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Giroud. Giroud proving... It's Giroud!
Giroud usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Looking to hit the front line. Cuts it out. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pulisic. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Lascelles drives it forward. Conte. Hudson-Odoi. Hoisted towards the area. And he's there to clear it. Forward it goes. Jonjo Shelvey. Almiron. Kante gets it back. And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Chelsea leading 1-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could...
Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Chelsea could not have hoped for a better opportunity. Dubravka, in the context of the game, he must save it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Chelsea grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Dubravka gets it upfield. And it's played forward. He gets past his man. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Plenty waiting in the middle. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Yeah, it's a good spot. I think the replays will prove he was 100% correct with that decision.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Newcastle were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
Look, some of the scrutiny is...
Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Listen, he can play the innocent as much as he wants, Peter, but it was fairly obvious to everyone here. He's got no hiding place. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Almiron going through. Oh, they can break here. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Clark.
What a good way to assert your authority for this second period. They were prepared to commit numbers forward into attacking positions, and the risk has been deservedly rewarded.
Yedlin plotting from out on the right-hand side. Zuma did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Done very well to intervene. And here's Giroud, out towards the flank. Hudson-Odoi. And the shot! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention of a closer nature.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Jonjo Shelvey looks to dink one in. He has it out wide now. Almiron up to meet it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Kovacic. Emerson. Conte. Pulisic. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. It's being played forward. And it's Carroll. Carroll plays it out to the flank. Almiron just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Hoists it high. He's had a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Couple of changes then in quick succession. Giroud taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, good interception. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Chelsea have it back and they can go again. Oh, sweet feet. Hoists it forward. No way through there. Oh, he's been flattened there. No foul, says the referee. Pulisic. Shad gets rid without sophistication. And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side. as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Deftly done. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Has a pop! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
Willems. Can he deliver? Oh, that's nice. And here's Bentaleb. And it's Ki Sung-yueng. Ki Sung-yueng. Willems. Oh, really good feet. Bentaleb. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Chelsea can be very happy with a job well done, an efficient win for which the players simply did enough. So, Jim, how do you reflect on... Well, hello, one and all. Just getting settled in for the second leg of this first round tie. It is one that has supplied us with plenty to mull over since the end of the first leg. Preparations in progress. Here is where we're up to. Having lost in front of their own fans, the visitors come here desperately needing a result. It should, in theory, set up a really interesting game with them having to go on the offensive from the outset. That, I'm sure, is what the crowd anticipates. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Chelsea facing up to opponents who are obliged to come at them.
Well, I think they're in a position where all they need now, Peter, is the right game management. Sure, they'll...
Towering header! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Suarez sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Christensen attempts a clearance. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Christensen positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Jorginho. Abraham, he's gone for it! A real chance and a real let-off.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Arthur. Cut out in the nick of time. Piqué gets good distance on it. Gets away from his opponent.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Pings it out wide. And out to safety. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Could move up a gear here. Rakitic goes looking. Decent looking ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's a brilliant interception. And here's Suarez. Messi. He's had a go! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Cleared away. Breaks on here. Hit long and direct. Jordi Alba. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Willian goes long. Arthur. Payet. And it's Luis Suarez. Jorginho. Conte. Willian. Jorginho. Vidal. Oh, it's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good.
And it's been given away. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Payet. Arthur. Payet. And it's Luis Suarez. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rudiger. Chance to break. Rakitic. Payet. They've played it short. Now it's Payet. Payet delivers. He's had a shot. They've done it! And they have an aggregate lead. Chelsea concede the advantage, both in this match and on aggregate. No, he's come up against a brick wall there. Fekir plays it out to the wing. No, that's too long. Rakitic gets it out to the wing. Done very well to intervene. Longley. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And there aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. Messi. Piqué. And through to the goalkeeper. 2 minutes to be added on. He gets past his man. And now the breakaway. Fekir. Room for a shot. Piqué can get it clear. And the defence can get it clear. Chelsea have it back and they can go again. Azpilicueta drills one in. And there's the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Gets into a dangerous position. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Payet, and it's played forward. Now the counter.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Suarez provides an outlet. The message is clear, none shall pass. Hoists it forward. Jordi Alba. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Beautifully done. Fekir. Oh, they can break here. Abraham. It's got through and it's Luis Suarez. Vidal. Marcos Alonso battles to win it back. Abraham. Plays it out to the flank. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he's there to clear it. Chance! Vidal. Tries to get it forward quickly. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi. That's a good... And Messi! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Willian. Now it's Willian. Longley passes it forward. Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nicely measured pass. And that's been levered clear. And here's Jordi Alba. Has a hit! And he should have made it 4.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Abraham, played out to the right, played back in. No complaints about that challenge, robust but fair. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And he's cut it out. Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Conte. Ball through needs to be good here. Gets the better of his man. Donnarumma is there to take. And here's Suarez. He spotted the run and played him through. Surely a shot. Payet! Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Griezmann looking to break out here. Oh, good interception. Defenders on the back foot. Cleared without complication. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And the counter is on. He's through the middle. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Keeper sends it forward. Ball through needs to be good here. Has a pop! Really well taken goal.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much. It's Griezmann! Defence has got rid of that. Jordi Alba does well there, alert. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Azpilicueta has been sent off. Christensen tries to clear. And he's there to cut it out. And it's played forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Chelsea are out. So they let it get away. The first leg advantage proved too slender, and from a position of such promise. Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. So red and white, of course, the preeminent colours at Old Trafford, which is now officially the largest club football ground in England. Its capacity... Chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Christensen battles to win it back. Wan-Bissaka. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Bernard. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's had a go! Yes!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
Chelsea were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And that has been clubbed away. And the weighted pass. He can get that clear. Only partially clear. Conte, and the finish! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
And here's Willian. Fekir. Fekir showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hoists it forward. And it's Shaw. And here's Bernard. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Marcos Alonso gets good distance on it. Fred goes looking. And it's played forward. Shaw. Done very well to intervene. Manchester United, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
And it's Juan Mata. Hoists it high. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Kante, who's set up one goal so far. Kante gets it out to the wing. There are a few waiting for it. Defending of the desperate variety. Has he found his man?
Abraham really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
A buccaneering run from the defender. Juan Mata goes for goal! Another chance! Yes, it's there! Manchester United are back on level terms. Wow, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Manchester United grabbed the equal... Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Jorginho gets it back. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Conte. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Breaks on here. Shaw plays it forward. Oh, good interception. Wan-Bissaka. And it's Juan Mata. Deftly done. Right through the middle. He's gone for it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Martial really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Hit into the middle. Kante going for goal! Bailly. Shaw. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. And he's on his way. Abraham! And how good was that? A finish right from the top draw. And they've got their lead back.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. There's the whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Abraham! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Shaw. Now it's Willian. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Bailly drives it forward. Juan Mata. Wan-Bissaka plotting from out on the right-hand side. A really good feat. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. And the through ball is intercepted. Bailly goes upfield. Now it's Martial. Turns and goes. Tries a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Shaw is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, and I hope for his sake that it's cramp, meaning it'll be a quicker fix.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly. Azpilicueta.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
That's put paid to a promising move. Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United are back on level terms. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Bailly cuts it out. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Wan-Bissaka. Looks to clip it forward. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Manchester United seem to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
has a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, his instinct and the timing of his runs have proven fruitful, but they have to give him a harder time like that.
Hoists it forward. Kepa gets it away. Manchester United get it back again. Well positioned to make that interception. Tries to get it clear. Well played, he saw that coming. Martial with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Conte. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, what about it? Hudson-Odoi! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
A forward pass. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Rashford. Lindelof. Just brushed off the ball there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Gets away from his opponents.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Wan-Bissaka. Abraham gets the better of his man.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's a brilliant interception. Christensen. And it's played forward. Lindelof. Fred. Played in with accuracy. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And it's Marcos Alonso. Marcos Alonso delivers a cross. Lingard gets it back. Bailly goes looking.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
He goes long. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Kepa. He never seems to get flustered or lose his composure.
Gets up to head it! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Chowdhury spreads it towards the left. Gray tries lifting it over. Jorginho. He's had that put on a play. Chance! Away from immediate danger. Conte. Chelsea were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Unsoki. Sönchu. Johnny Evans. Well, that's where he wants it. And it's Gray. Maddison. Maddison plays it forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's come loose. Leicester desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Into the box. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And through to the goalkeeper. Marcos Alonso. Chelsea contested that thriller-minute draw last time. Chowdhury did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Vardy. He's left his man. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Maddison with the short one. Leicester are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
He's got it, and a shot! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And it's hoisted clear. Referee's given a throw. And the keeper's in command. It's on a plate. Chowdhury. And out to safety. Good clearance and very necessary. Over to the left. Marcos Alonso has come steaming up from the back for this. Perez hoists it high. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Jorginho plays it out to the wing and helps available out wide. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Has gone out. Kante drives it forward. Chelsea have been susceptible to late first-half goals over recent weeks, so determined not to concede this time. Well read, he sorted that out. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Chowdhury. Tielemans. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Gray unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Conte. Willian. Gray. Leicester to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Now it's Vardy. Perez. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Now it's Vardy, gets away from his opponent, out to the left it goes. That'll be a throw-in. Unsocki. There is the half-time whistle. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Maddison tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Knocks it away.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Done very well to intervene. Leicester have their manager to thank for the last result.
Well, Peter, you just can't argue with the substitutions. They were spot on, and the timing of each were perfect too. That sort of decisive management is a winning formula in itself.
Tielemans. Perez. Plays it into the box. He'll have a go. Too close for comfort. they're not going to make any further progress now. Vardy gets it back. Tielemans. He's got options out wide. Massive leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Tielemans. And it's Perez. Perez. It's gone out for a throw-in. Time for a change in personnel. Header! Another fruitless header.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Tielemans. Perez. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Tries to get it forward quickly. Abraham! Tries a shot! And it's Conte. Shoots! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, I thought the keeper was really confused as to what to do then, whether to come and take it or stay on his line, and yet in the end, he's allowed to get away with a lot of indecision there.
Chowdhury. Perez. Ball is over the line. Abraham. Marcos Alonso. It's come through. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, real danger here. Chowdhury gets it away. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Marcos Alonso considers his options. Oh, that is special! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
All goals are welcome, but when they come at a time like that, they're priceless.
And he's produced a beauty. Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Maddison. Dinks one in. No way through there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
There will be a throw-in. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Well, this lead is tight, but it does look as though it may see them through. Chelsea are this close to securing a place amongst the European elite next season. Willian. Now it's Willian. That's gone a long way up and away. And it's been taken straight back. Conte.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And that's a throw-in. Leicester making another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
And he heaves it forward. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Chelsea just have to run down the clock. Sönchu. Johnny Evans drives it forward. Perez provides an outlet. Perez gets into a good position. Pumps it into the air. Towering header! Clears it out of harm's way. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Chelsea win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, tactically, they looked as if they got that.
Well, good afternoon to you. Things had been building up very nicely over the last couple of days in the lead up to this game, but as you can see, the last couple of hours are a rather different story. The weather has decided not to play ball. The conditions here are a long way from ideal. It is teeming with rain, and that has left both teams contemplating very different challenges. It's almost old style. Understandable looks of concern on the faces of managers, officials, players and fans alike. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. West Ham couldn't have a clearer view of their situation. It is do or die, a win to save themselves. Defeat means relegation. A real chance to break. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Christensen positions himself well and cuts it out. Abraham. Loose ball, who's going to get that? He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Over to the left. Marcos Alonso plays it in. Willian! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Gets into a dangerous position. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Lanzini. Pinged forward. Abraham. Abraham! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Felipe Anderson gets it out to the wing. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Fredericks drives it towards the front. Chelsea were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. It's on a plate! Keeper sends it forward. Yarmolenko is onto it and can take it up. There are a few waiting for it. Now it's Fekir. Rice with the slide tackle there. Looking for space out wide. Now the counter. He's got away. That is terrific skill. Time to deliver. Jorginho. And it's Conte. West Ham seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Early ball. And the keeper's in command. That's a throw. Wilshere. Rice tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, good interception. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Decent looking ball. Balbuena. Ah, he's given it away. Going for goal! The referee has given a corner. Gets up to head it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Wilshere spreads it towards the left. Cresswell has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Up for the header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Oh, smart save. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Looking to force his way through. Oh, he's one-on-one, goes for goal! He's got away with one there. Tries to stroke it through. Fabianski gets it upfield. Good idea, just poorly executed. Abraham. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Lanzini. He's off on a marauding run. Now it's Yarmolenko. Nicely measured pass. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Felipe Anderson. Chance to cross here. And out it comes again. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Chelsea head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. He's gone for it! Oh, just fizzes past the post. Oh. However narrow, really important. He's on his way. Abraham! And he nearly went all the way.
You can only admire his attitude with the determination he found to get close.
Fredericks.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Abraham! It's a loose ball. Good clearance and very necessary. Conte. Willian. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Azpilicueta. Fekir. It's Fekir! Goal!
Well, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And completely different outlook.
Absolutely thundered in. Keeper, no chance.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Chelsea break the deadlock.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Reed plays it forward. Yarmolenko. Throw in. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Rice. Felipe Anderson.
It's always a good time to register and lay down an early marker in the second half. They clearly had exactly that in mind and have gone about their business with absolutely the right commitment.
What a ball this is, and a shot! Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Fekir is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Well, has he done enough since his goal? Is the feeling that he's lost his appetite for another? It's difficult to be sure exactly what to think.
He's had a go! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Hoists it forward. Abraham with a delicate ball, and help's available out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. West Ham making consecutive changes here. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed...
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So a chance to deliver a ball into the box. So who is the target now? He's shapes to shoot! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Cresswell needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. That's been drilled forward. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Abraham! Oh, it's a real chance! And that would have been some goal.
Abraham may risk being accused of being a tad selfish. Not by me, though. It was good endeavour.
And that could be trouble. Gets the better of his man. Got a sight of goal. Shoots! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
A chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent.
And it's Wilshere. Kante gets it back. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, he's an elusive customer. He can get between the lines and behind them, so he must be more closely marshalled like that.
Hudson-Odoi has come steaming up from the back for this.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Hudson-Odoi. That'll be a throw. West Ham have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Tries to get it clear. Hudson-Odoi. It's a deep... Great leap!
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
So not long left in this now. West Ham are desperately trying to save their European dream here. And it's played forward.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Willian plays it out to the flank. Played in by us. Towering header! Sticks it away! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Oh, the cross was inch perfect, and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So that's two now without reply. Diop. And it's Snodgrass. And here's Lanzini. Chance! In he goes again! It's a goal! With so little time left, grandstand finish! He was so alert to the possibilities there, great stuff.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
West Ham give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Winston Reid. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Snodgrass. Rice. Played out to the right. He's got options out wide. They need to get it in quick. Plays it back. Final seconds, this has to be it. Let down by a lack of accuracy. And time is up. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, this is a team that doesn't look as if it's daunted away from home. They were organised and determined, and they can surprise again if that standard is maintained.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. Well, good afternoon to you. Things had been building up very nicely over the last couple of days in the lead up to this game, but as you can see, the last couple of hours are a rather different story. The weather has decided not to play ball. The conditions here are a long way from ideal. It is teeming with rain, and that has left both teams contemplating very different challenges. It's almost old style. Understandable looks of concern on the faces of managers, officials, players and fans alike. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. And already we're underway here. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And here's Roberto and Firmino! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Conte. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Keita. Gomez goes on a charge down the left. Forward it goes. Azpilicueta with the crossfield ball. That's not going to make it. Chelsea were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Keita plays it out to the wing. And it's Gomez. Oh, really good feet from him. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. It's come through. And it's played forward. Mane looks to thread it through.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Willian tries to stroke it through. Crowd calling for him to shoot. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. And it's Fekir. Conte, striding forward, facing goal. Kante opts to play it back.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
That's a Mohamed shoots! Liverpool have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
And that's sprayed out wide. Now it's Willian. He can get that clear. It'll be a throw-in. Fekir. Liverpool have the league's best defensive record. Firmino. Chelsea clung on for the 3 points in their last game. Positive results though, build momentum. Keita. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Out to the right. Mohamed Salah. Keeper has beaten it away. Hits one! Raspilicueta. And it's Willian. Chelsea have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And it's Marcos Alonso. Conte. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Gomez plays it forward. Alisson gets it upfield. Mohamed Salah tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be
Going for goal! Fabinho gets in the way and it's gone behind. And that's been levered clear. Mohamed Salah has made his mark on this game. Salah. He's found his man. This is promising. Kante tries to get it forward quickly.
Willian really just...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
That gets things going for the second half. Chelsea didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Abraham. And now they can launch a counter. Gets wrestled off the ball. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Mane.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Willian with the foul. Matip. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Liverpool, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
Fekir, ball's loose, who's getting there?
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Right through the middle. Now it's Mane. Mane. Oh, that's nice. Well, the crowd clearly liked what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Keita. Chelsea still this single goal behind. The message is clear, none shall pass. Marcos Alonso drives it forward. Now it's Mane. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Abraham.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
That's gone a long way up and away. Deftly done. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Good challenge. He just stood firm. Hoists it forward. Chelsea cannot keep hold of the ball. He's got through. And he's onside. Has a hit. No mistake. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Mane. Milner was in the 11 for the last. Azpilicueta is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble. Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Hudson-Odoi just brushed off the ball there. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Abraham. Abraham! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Towering header! This could fall anywhere. And he heaves it forward.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
So who's he picking out? Milner. And it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Mohamed Salah.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Caught offside that time. Now it's Roberto Firmino. He's got the... has a hit!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Milner. That could spell trouble. Hudson-Odoi gets the better of his man.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Looking to break out here. Oh, good interception. And out to safety. Van Dijk. And that's that. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment, and it ends all square. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result.
Hello one and all, we are glad to have you on board for what must surely be the most unmissable game of this season. It could seal the final destination of the title. Of course there are minor conditions attached, as with all of these things. 3 points are required. Sounds very easy on paper, but it could well prove to be otherwise in reality. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. The mood is really good now. The players itching to get this going.
Yeah, Peter, definitely.
Great leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Chelsea are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. Cuts it out, hoists it forward. Good ball. Rudiger gets it away. And a shot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Fence has got rid of that. Chelsea were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. He's picked him out. Abraham! He gets shot at goal! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's Jorginho. Dashing forward at pace.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Marcos Alonso plays it in. And he's there to clear it. Redmond plays it forward. Could move up a gear here. Well positioned to make that interception. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Big chance, must be going for goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Rudiger with the clearance. Ball's out on the left now.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Jorginho brings the ball forward. He's found his man. Going through. Is there any support? He might not need it. Romeo demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Has a hit! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Abraham really had to do more with such a good ball. It goes down as avoidable waste.
Away from immediate danger. Cooks. Southampton seek a performance here, which Romeo with a definite foul there. And he's going to have his name taken. Marcos Alonso. Keeper's got good distance on that. Hudson-Odoi. Oh, goes for goal! Fekir gets on the end of it. Azpilicueta tries to get some whip on it. Has a pop! Oh, the ball's come loose! Redmond. Oh, real danger here! Conte, he's had a go! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And it's Bertrand. Fekir. Surely a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Needed a better pass there. Fekir. Hudson-Odoi. Big chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Hudson-Odoi weighed up the options and picked the wrong one.
Romeu. Højbjerg. He's got away, pumps it into the area. Back into the middle. Now can he finish? Looks to drop one in. And we hit half-time, so neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. Has a pop! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Forward it goes. He's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Romeu tries to get it forward quickly. He's got options out wide. Shapes to shoot! Dispatched clinically. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Redmond. More than happy. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Marcos Alonso knocks it away. Bertrand plays it short. Ings plays it in.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And now they can launch a counter. Quick glance at goal. Ings was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Rudiger. Now a chance to break. Romeo gets into the right position to intercept. Out to the left it goes. Kante drives it forward. There's the through ball. Hudson-Odoi. He's gone for it. It's in! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Over to the left, and help's available out wide. He's left his man. Hudson-Odoi. It's anyone's ball. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. He's got options out wide. Now surely, real chance! There it is! And the comeback is complete!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Chelsea get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Boufal closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Chelsea have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Abraham! And the ball's come out. He slid it through. He's there to get rid. Played back in. Højbjerg gets it away. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's played forward. Pulisic plays it out to the wing. Can he find a finish now?
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
The finishing line very much in sight now. It cannot be long now. Their crowning moment is imminent. This could spell danger. It's in! It's broken loose. He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Defending of the desperate variety. Tries to get it forward quick.